So I think they're ready for us. You ready? So let's get it. So welcome everyone to another episode of We Got Next. We appreciate you all, as always, tuning into the various different episodes that we give of the Shift Movement and We Got Next podcast. Uh, as a lot of you all know, my name is Christian Hayes, aka AO Shifty, one of the co-hosts of the show We Got Next, with between me and my boy Steven. On Twitter it is aka Steven_Springs. Just wanted to give you guys an impromptu one. Steven did one earlier in the week with him and Jordan. I just wanted to give you all one, just to let everybody know about what's going on in the world. And also it's Thanksgiving, so I wanted to do one of just like giving thanks. And just with that being said, we appreciate you all for always supporting us, giving us the critiques, and just letting us know that you guys feeling like what we're doing. That's kind of always been the big thing with this. We want to continue to bridge the gap between sports and cryptocurrency. Steven's been doing that with the sports aspect, and I've been trying to blend in like the finance stuff. I know I haven't been as active when it comes to like Twitter and also when it comes to like YouTube recently, but it's something that I wanted to just throw something out there like super fast for you all to end up seeing. So we'll jump into everything really fast. And the first thing I wanted to end up doing is just giving you all just a look at what's going on with the prices. So currently on Thanksgiving, Bitcoin is sitting at 58,863. So again, before we get into this, I just want to say, make sure to take some time today to appreciate the family and the friends and the ones that have supported you throughout this journey with cryptocurrency, and the ones that have just helped you all to get to the point that you guys are currently at. And so with Bitcoin, it's currently sitting at 58,863. It did have a drop off from when it was sitting at 69,000. Between the last 2 days, I've started to get a lot of people to reach out to me when it comes to Cardano. And Cardano, I have nothing against Cardano, but the blockchains I normally tend to look at is like Solana, because what they're doing with like a lot of NFT things, and also FTX. And then you also have Polkadot's doing a lot of things. You have Avalanche that's doing a lot of things. I've started to partake in a lot of things that are happening on Avalanche too. And then another one you'll start to end up listening about and hearing about is Aleph Zero. So that's another big one that a lot of people start to talk about. So second on list, as always, is Ethereum at 44.99. It's almost 4,500. Then you have Binance Coin that's been sitting at 636. It'll continue to go up because a lot of people have heard and know about Binance Coin. And then you have Ethereum sitting at $1. Then you have Solana sitting at $210. And those are the ones that you will start to hear and see and know more about. Moving into more things just when it comes to the cryptocurrency scene and everything of that nature, you will start to see Dogecoin that's up there, and you will also see XRP, Ripple. So Ripple is sitting at $1.06. Then you have USD. The reason why you see Tether and then you also see US dollar coin are because these different ones are due to the fact that Bitcoin has started to pull back. So with Bitcoin pulling back, it has started to have a lot of people put their money in stable coins, and you will start to see a trend of various different like meme coins and culture coins that are starting to be out there. So that's one thing you will start to see that a lot of people are starting to get into. Something else I want to just bring up to you all are a lot of the compound interest ones. So one of them, for example, that I've started to take part in and just wanted to give back to let you know about some of the ones I'm in is Spartacus. So Spartacus is one, it's a fork of Ohm. So like Ohm, Wonderland are two different ones that you will start to see a lot of people start to get involved in. But a big thing that people start to understand is you see like APR and APY, but something else a lot of people are starting to do is the compound interest part when it comes to daily compound interest. And that's a big thing that Spartacus is doing. But then you start to see in the culture coin aspect, people are starting to get involved with ones such as MCC and CCC. So I'll let you know about these two. Then we'll get into the scores and my predictions. Just super fast, let you know about some fantasy football players, and we'll just cut this. So multi-chain capital is on Uniswap, and that's on the Ethereum-based blockchain. And so with MCC, it was currently, last time I checked, sitting at over $100 million market cap. The next one is CCC. So multi-chain capital is sitting on the Ethereum blockchain, and that's where a lot of people are starting to get involved in. But then also CCC which is on the cross-chain blockchain. Well, which is on cross-chain capital, which is on the Avalanche blockchain. Those are the two main ones, but you will start to see other ones. So the first one I gave you all, and don't say I've never given you guys things when it comes to cryptocurrency, but the first one was Spartacus. That's one that you will continue to see a lot of people take part in and get involved in. That'll tie into when it comes to cross-chain capital, but multi-chain capital is one. So you end up getting involved in MCC, and then they will use the funds to end up investing and buying on different blockchains that are out there. And then you'll end up receiving rewards for it. And the tough part about Ethereum is a lot of people don't necessarily have money, can't take part in these because the gas fees are over like $100. And then by the time you end up paying off the gas fees and then you put money into it, it's not necessarily that much that you're going to be able to put into the cryptocurrency itself. Whereas Avalanche is going to be sitting at less than $1 most times. So you can end up putting money into Avalanche and then trading for like CCC, cross-chain capital, and you can end up getting some back and receiving rewards for it. And you seem to have put a decent amount into it. Binance Smart Chain is hit or miss. Some of the ones on Binance Smart Chain, you can hold on to it, such as like Tiger Cub and various different ones. I took part in like, what was it? It was as well that I did say, but then it was Tiger Cub and then like a pubic hair one, and then Moonstar was another one that was out there. So those are like the two main ones that I've taken part in. There's numerous ones that are out there, but cross-chain capital is one as well. Spartacus is another one. So make sure to look into those. Avalanche is a blockchain you'll start to hear a lot about. We did an interview one time with Pangolin, Leo from Pangolin, which was a big one, just talking about what Pangolin's doing with their decentralized exchange. And it's something I think is exciting to look for with the future of cryptocurrency and blockchain. What Avalanche is doing. The cheaper fees is a big thing, but the one I'm really excited about, I would have to say, is Ellipse Zero. So look into what Ellipse Zero is doing, and we'll be able to see what the future of cryptocurrency and blockchain is. So that's basically when it comes to those different cryptocurrencies. I'll segue it over really fast because Steven and Jordan touched on a lot of college football, but currently, as of the time of this recording, we do have the Lions that are up top. They are winning. Someone that I have fantasy football wise that I think you all should start to look into. So CeeDee Lamb is not playing today. By the time this is put out, the Cowboys game will probably be over with. But if you guys have Wilson, wide receiver, or if you have Michael Gallup, those are two big ones you should start to look into. I did start Darnell Mooney for the Chicago Bears. That's another one because Allen Robinson was not playing. Shout out goes out to Jimmy Graham because he did score a touchdown today. In the Raiders Cowboys game, I do have the Cowboys. The Cowboys just have been on a hot streak at Thanksgiving, so I'm going to trust them. The Bills Saints, you already know how I feel about the Bills, so I'm going to go with the Bills in that one. In terms of like the Steelers and the Bengals, so it's a tough one, but Joe Burrow has had a lot of interceptions and a decent amount of touchdowns, so I'm going to go with the Steelers on this one. Buccaneers and Colts, I got to go with the Bucs, although Michael Pittman has been doing well. Jonathan Taylor has been a beast, so don't be surprised if Jonathan Taylor does come out to end up balling out again. Panthers, Dolphins, I got to go with the Panthers. And most times I have a little bit of time to end up going over all of this before I end up letting you all know, but I'm going to just do this raw straight off the top. So I have the Panthers in this one. Dolphins are hit or miss at times. You never know what type of Dolphins team you're going to get. And you got Cameron Newton, aka Superman, that's been playing. So Titans and Patriots, I'm going to go with the Patriots. Patriots defense has started to step up. Mac Jones, I think, might become the rookie of the year at the rate he's playing. Eagles, Giants. So I'm going to have to go with the Eagles on that one. I don't always go with the Eagles, but I'm going to go with the Eagles on this game. Falcons, Jaguars. Ooh, that's a tough one. So if I had to say it, I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I just have a decent amount of confidence. If Cordell Patterson's in the game and then you have Kyle Pitts, I got to go with those two. So next one we got Jets and Texans. I'm gonna go with the Jets. Pay attention to Elijah Moore. I don't have as much trust in Tyler Johnson because he didn't do as much last week, but Michael Carter did. Tevin Coleman's also back there, so I'm gonna go with the Jets. Chargers, Broncos, got to go with the Chargers. Rams, Packers. Till they prove otherwise, that Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers are both playing, I got to go with the Packers. Vikings, 49ers. I'm going to go with the 49ers on this one. That's another difficult one, but I'm going to go with the 49ers on it. They're at home as well. So I'll choose them at Levi Stadium. Browns, Ravens. You know, I'm a season ticket holder of the Ravens, so I got to go with the Ravens. Lamar Jackson hopefully should be playing as long as he's not sick or anything like that. Next one, we got Seahawks and the Washington football team. So I'm going to end up going with the Seahawks on that one. I would want to go with the Washington football team, but more than likely, I'll just choose the Seahawks. Taylor Heineke got a shout out to the boy from Old Dominion University, but I will end up going with Seahawks on that one. So wanted to just give you guys a decent amount of information before you all sit down and end up eating or doing anything like that. Make sure to continue to follow us. Steven and I should be back next week to give you guys more information. We do have a recording coming out because I was able to sit down with the vice president of corporate development, the managing vice president of corporate development for Capital One, Mason Young. So just check in on that one. And yeah, I think that's it. Just wanted to give you guys some. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's out there chilling here in Mastodon outside. So decided to do that, record some really quick for you guys. Don't be disappointed when it comes to the cryptocurrency market because it's still going to continue to go up. The pullbacks are healthy and a lot of people were getting over leveraged. So this is something that you have to put certain people in check. Then also some people are not going to be buying. Look at the stock market. So some people are selling when it comes to the different holidays. So pay attention to that. But what do we know is about to be coming up? One of the biggest holidays that a lot of people recognize. So check on that. Next year will be big. If you look at every 4-year cycle that's happened with the halvings and with Bitcoin, it'll start to go up. Ignoring people say 500, 600,000 because sometimes it's hopium. So make sure you end up just focusing on, if you do charts, do your own research. A lot of people just rely on other people, don't necessarily do that. Continue to look at charts, understand either Plan B's model, do research, read articles, look at what a halving cycle continues to look like over time on your own. And then on top of all that, I'll just give you some more just for you all to look into if you want to. So, okay, let's go, which is a meme. It's OKLG. That's something that I've started to see a couple of buddies talk about. Kiba Inu, so them Island Boys, they talk about them too. You saw one of the Paul brothers talk about them, and you start to see other sports athletes talk about them. Looking at Kiba Inu, I've been in them, especially when some people might say something might not, but they kind of fucked over some of their Ethereum blockchain based holders. And then when they went to Binance Smart Chain, so they kind of saturated the market a little bit by having a good amount of supply on Binance Smart Chain, but also having a decent amount of supply on the Ethereum based blockchain. And then merging together just had more of a circulating supply. It didn't necessarily help the Ethereum based people. So looking at Kiba Inu, but what they're doing, their marketing and the holders they have, their holders are real. And I've been in them. I've already made a 2 to 3x off of them. So it's something that I really do believe in. And I think it can hit a $1 billion market cap. Cross-chain capital is another one I brought up as well. So just look into those and understand. Got a shout out to the Shed team on Binance Smart Chain. They had an amazing bridge over onto the Binance Smart Chain with them. That's about it for today. Just wanted to do something again, as I said, just easy to get through so you guys can look over this, think over it, talk to people about it. Conversation you guys should be having today, if it ever comes up, talk about taxes. You can talk about climate change. If you want to, you can talk about just understanding cryptocurrency more. NFTs is another big one. So yeah, Steven and I will be back next week. Got a shout out to the boy Steven. That's someone I always say that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my family, my friends, the missus, and I just appreciate all of you guys as always. So I'll just catch you next time. But with that, we got next. Ayo Shifty, we out.